put on a little bit of makeup and then we're gonna go, okay? Do you want to go somewhere with mommy? Hey guys. Okay, put that right there, that right there, that right there, that right there. I was just coming on here to talk with you guys while I do my makeup. I am subscribed to so many different channels, you guys. It's like I could sit all day long and tell you guys about all the amazing channels that I watch, but we're not going to do that today. I just wanted to come on here and kind of talk about what I was talking about on my last video. So I want to make one thing clear. Like, I don't hate Reagan. I actually am a really big, I don't want to say, like, I admire her content. I think she has a good work ethic. I like her videos, especially her videos about body language. When she does the body language readings and stuff like that, I think that's so cool. She's obviously a very smart girl. And so I think the reason why I wanted to make that video is because I watched Jessica and her friends make the video, and I just wanted to kind of give my perspective on it, because I've been out of prison for like 10 years now. I think I went to prison in 2009. So yeah, almost 10 years. And so, I mean, I'm past that point in my life. But I think what people need to understand, if you haven't been to prison, I mean, good for you, right? If you're an addict, that chance might happen, because the way this U.S. treats addiction, or treats people that have problems with addiction, is they just lock you up, right? That's what they think is going to help you, but it doesn't. So I kind of want to explain to you guys, like, when I got out of prison, I had nothing. The state gave me, I think, $40 check for the work I did while I was in prison, and sent me on my way with clothes that didn't even fit me anymore. Like, I had gotten so fat in prison that the clothes they gave me no longer fit. Like, I walked out of the prison with pants that didn't button, you know? God, it was so embarrassing too, with my little 40-something dollar check, you know? And so they don't set you up and say, here, okay, we're going to help you get your life back together, you know? Now, though, I knew that I needed help staying sober. So when I got out of prison, I went into a halfway house, which was a good thing, because it really helped me stay on track. For about 9 months, I stayed sober that time. And this, like I said, this is 10 years ago. So I relapsed, you know. I'm telling you what, right now, you guys, when I came out of prison, I had no driver's license, okay, that I had to pay off top, right? I had no house to live in. I had no job. They didn't say, hey, like, that's the thing. Like, when you get out of prison, they don't help you, like, set you up with a job or anything. Like, it really is up to you to. Why I'm sharing this with you guys is because when I was watching Reagan's video, I feel like she doesn't they don't, a lot of people, you guys, so I was lucky to have parents that were just 45 minutes away in another town, you know, to, you know, come and see me and visit me when I was in a halfway house, and help me find a job and give me a ride to interviews, you know, because I know people personally who have gotten out of prison who didn't have anyone to help them find a job or drive somewhere. Because when you come out of prison, while you were locked up, if you were a drug addict like me, people sold it, took it, all that kind of stuff. So I was lucky to have my family to help me, you know what I mean, and have a little bit of working knowledge of what I needed to do when I got out of prison through the program of Alcoholics Anonymous before, and I knew that I needed to stay sober, you know. But a lot of people come out of prison and they go back to the same environment that they left, okay? They go back to the same people, places, and things that were any different, okay? I'm serious. And I know somebody who doesn't understand might say, well, it's their job to know different. It's their job to get the help, right? And you're right. That's the thing. We have to be proactive. in our recovery. We have to be proactive when we get out of prison to find and change our lives, right? But this is where I have to ask you the question. A lot of people don't have those capabilities. I'm just keeping it real. A lot of people, when they come out of prison, they have been locked up for so long, they don't even know what a computer is. They don't even know how to get online. Everything nowadays is on the internet, right? Everything's on the internet. So a lot of people, when they come out of prison, you guys, they don't even know where to start, right? And sure, there's programs, you guys, that will help you. But I'm just telling you right now, there's not many. And they'll only help you so much, okay? They're not going to, sometimes when you get out of prison, especially when you've done a long bid, you need people to help you. I used to date this guy. He had been in prison for, I think, 7 years. And when he came out, he didn't even know what a red box was. He didn't even know how to get a movie from the red box, you guys. Like, that's how long he had been locked up. Cell phones were different. Everything was different. So when he came out, he was a federal prisoner. So when he came out, of course, they put him in a federal halfway house. And they put that ankle monitor thing on his ankle. And, of course, like, he walked around and I helped him find a job. But if he didn't have me, he would have had to walk everywhere he went. And in some of these places, people get released, you guys. They don't live in the big city. Okay, they live in remote places. They live in rural areas. So what are they going to do? You know what I mean? Walk all the way from Timbuktu into the big city? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do that. But you guys, it's a lot of work. It's so hard. And so the reason I was putting up that video to Reagan was not because I'm mad at her or I think less of her. In fact, I really like her. I think she's a good girl. I think she just is misunderstood. I don't think she understands because I don't think she's been in the situation. Here's the thing. You don't have to experience something to have compassion for others. Okay? There's a lot of things that I have never been through that I can totally have compassion for my fellow human beings, you know? And that's part of the problem, I feel like, with the world today, is that some people are just so, they just don't care, you guys. Not everybody wears their feelings and their heart on their sleeve. Not everybody's going to get on camera and cry like a baby like your girl Nicole. You know, I just share how I feel. Got some broth, y'all. You know, we just do our thing over here. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I really don't have anything against that girl. I really, really like her a lot. And I just kind of wanted to share my perspective. You know, I was locked up a long time ago, and I was in a minimum security prison. It was actually like a boot camp style prison where you go in, everything is military. Everything you do is like you're in the army. You march everywhere, you chant, it's like going to boot camp. That's the only way I can explain it to you. So, you know, my experience is different from some of the other people that have been to prison. I was only there because of a probation revocation. Okay, I wasn't there because, you know, of anything else but probation revocation. And that's another problem. That's another problem with the prison system, is that I was in there with people who were like, not just probation revocations, okay? I was in there with people who had done way worse stuff than I ever thought about doing, right? And so instead of throwing me in prison, I really believe that there should be a program for people who are nonviolent offenders, who are just drug offenders. I know they have drug court, but you guys, I don't know about how I feel about drug court. I don't know about that. I think if you can do it and you can stay sober, take drug court. But I know for me, if I had taken drug court, I would have been to prison a lot faster than I got put in there. because I couldn't stay sober. And that's another thing. It's like we got to help drug addicts, you guys, learn how to stay sober. I think that's where the U.S. is kind of losing the battle, is that a lot of people that go to prison are in there for drug-related crimes. And so, or drug offenses, or just having drugs, And so they get thrown in the clink, and then they don't have any way to learn new skills. So anyway, I love you guys. I just wanted to come on here and chat with you guys about compassion. And even though you haven't been in that situation, you can still have compassion for others and still understand and try to put yourself in their position. That's one thing that I've learned in recovery, is that I always try to see other people's point of view. I always try to look at life from their perspective, from their shoes, because it's easy to point the finger and judge somebody else's journey when you haven't been through it yourself. And I know, because I am on Suboxone and I share my experience being on Suboxone, and a lot of people judge my journey and they've never been in it themselves. So being on Suboxone has been the biggest help for me, and it's saved my life, but it's also taught me compassion. And it's also taught me not to judge other people's journey, because I haven't been in their shoes. And it humbled me a lot. So, yeah, I love you guys. And I hope that if anybody comes over here from, seeing that video, that you'll understand that, I'm just coming from a place of love and care. And I only want what's best for other people. I don't want to hurt or harm anyone. I just want Reagan to kind of look at the way she talks sometimes, and maybe change a little bit. And I hope that this helps her to look at things from a different perspective, because like I was talking, I've never been to prison and had my son gone away from me. Hey, Lisa. I've never had Nathaniel he's never had to be away from me because I was locked up. But I can put myself in women's shoes who are locked up, who have had their sons and daughters, that are not able to see them. And that literally breaks my heart, you guys. Like, that makes me I know. What are you doing, boy? Nathaniel. What am I saying that for? Why are you saying that? Nathaniel, no. Now go watch your show. Lord help me, Jesus. Well, that's not going to be edited out because I don't know how to edit. Oh, God. You guys, this is real life over here on Real Talk Recovery. I'm dealing with a son who wants to curse all day long. So this video is going to get deleted because I can't have my kid coming in here screaming ASSHOLE. Don't ask me why he's saying that. No one here says that word. My husband's not even here, so it's not me screaming at him and calling him that. He's never here. He's at work all the time. Me and Nate are getting ready actually to go out and have... Oh, Lisa, help me, Jesus. Me and Nate are getting ready to go out and have a fun day today, but as you can see, we see you. I don't know what else to do. What do you suggest? Because every time he says it, it's like in a position where I'm either out in public or I'm on a video. And I'm like, why, God? Why? Okay, I'll try that. That's because I haven't tried ignoring it. So you're right. Thanks for the pointers. Thanks for the pointers. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. We see you. So anyway, you guys, sometimes shit happens over here. I know. It just drives me insane, you guys. Like, I love my son so much, but it just makes me so upset that he's like taking it to that level. Like, he gets so much. You guys, we do so many fun things. We go places, we go buy stuff, we go to the playground. Last night we got out and we went to the playground and we played with our friends and we went to Shakes and got us a little ice cream shake and just all kinds of fun stuff. And it's like, so that way way nobody will know he's mine. That's a good one. Do you guys want me to tell you a story of what we used to do? Me and my sisters? Me and my sisters used to embarrass my mom too. So, and my dad. So, my dad used to say this about people with cigarettes. He would call them butt smokers. Okay? And so, when me and my little sisters and my mom and dad would go out in public, every person we saw with a cigarette, we would say, "Hey, Mom, look, there's a butt smoker." Every time. And we would also, I keep on forgetting what it was like to be a kid. We would also sing this song that my dad used to sing, and it goes like this. Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it, picking their nose and chewing it, chewing it. And we would sing that in public all the time, just to embarrass my family, my parents. And that's 3 girls. So I guess I got it kind of easy over here, huh? I'm just dealing with one hellion. You know what, though? We see you. I'm going to do what you said. Hey, Mortal Elite. Thanks, baby. I'm totally going to ignore him from now on. Like, watch. Next time he does it, I'm not even going to act like I heard him. We see. Get it. Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it, picking their nose and chewing it, chewing it. And then when I was little, listen to this story, y'all. Okay, this has turned into just a little story time live stream. Screw it. When my sister was little, she used to really have a problem. I'm not going to say which sister because I don't want to embarrass her because you guys know who my family is. But just one of them. She used to have a problem with picking her nose and eating it. That's why my dad started singing that song, because my sister was always picking her nose and eating it. Well, one day she was picking at her back tooth real bad, right? She kept on saying it was bothering her and that she just felt something on her back tooth. So my mom was thinking she had a cavity or something, you know? So my mom goes in her mouth with a flashlight and a Q-tip, I think it was. Q-tip or a toothpick, I can't remember which one, to see if she could get whatever it was off Michelle's tooth. Off my sister's tooth. Lo and behold, you guys, my mom goes, "Honey, you got a mocos on your tooth." My sister said, "A mocos, a booger, a hardened booger." On her molar in the back of her mouth. You guys do not understand the stories that I have to tell you. Let me tell you one more story before we go. Okay, because then I'm going to take Nate out to the playground. We go and run and dance and all kinds of stuff. This is a really funny story. Are y'all ready? Y'all are going to die when you hear this. Okay, so me and my sisters, we, at one point in my addiction, me and my sister Michelle both moved back into my parents' house. I think I was probably like 20 or something like that, 22, 23. And my sister Michelle was 20, okay? We both moved out when we were like 17 or 18, all right? So we had both moved back in my parents' house. And my sister Michelle, I don't know if you guys know this, but she's got bipolar disorder, okay? And a couple other like really serious kind of mental illnesses like that. And one of the side effects of her mental illness was that, and I know this is probably TMI, but it was that she was always like really overly sexual. So my sister had bought a silver bullet vibrator, okay? And I gotta put this purple color on because it's so fucking pretty. She had bought this vibrator and she had it in her top drawer. Just one of those itty bitty silver bullets. Like, she showed it to me. I'm her big sister, you know? And so she had that in there. And one day, my baby sister Christine, I think Christine was like, maybe we were younger than that. Not too much younger because, you know, we're old enough to know how to masturbate. But my baby sister Christine, I think she was younger. She was like 13. She didn't know anything about that, y'all. She's real tomboyish. She went into my sister's drawer and she grabbed this vibrator, the silver bullet, out. Okay? So she comes out and she's in the living room and she has this thing turned on high speed and she's rubbing it all over her neck. And she's going, "This is the best massager, Michelle." And all of a sudden, me, my mom, and my sister, Michelle, turned around and looked at my sister, Christine, and we just died laughing. We were like, "No!" And my mom was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Michelle, get it!" You know? And we were like, "No, Christine, no, that's not a massager." So that's when you grow up, you guys, with 3 girls in the house, there's bound to be stuff like that happens. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a crazy time. That was so crazy. Yeah, I got some funny stories. This is a funny little live stream today. Anyway, the beginning of this video, I was talking about and sorry that it kind of went to the left. I hope you guys enjoyed this thing. It was brought to you by. Do you guys see that inner corner highlight? Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Oh my God, I see it. I know. Isn't that Lisa? If we had had a brother, I don't know what would have happened. It would have been on. Anyway, I'm going to take Nate to the playground. Damn, my big ass is about to break this chair. I fucking swear to God. I got blush on. And my skin is just like so dewy looking. And that's the way I like it. I want it to look healthy and dewy. So I have this. This was on clearance at TJ Maxx, you guys. And it's a glow stick. And it's like, makes your cheeks have the most wet looking glow. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. That's pretty cool. You guys would be so proud of me. I've been really doing good about eating 1,200 calories a day. And it will say skinny. We got a long way to go though, you guys. A long way to go over here. But I'm really trying to stick to my, stick to the diet and eat healthy. Hey, Irish, what you doing? It's just hard, you know, because I like to eat. Bye, we see you. I expect to see my clip in the next video. I love you guys. We See You has a really awesome channel, you guys. He or she, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, does kind of parody videos, but with really cool edits where she takes, like, it's a very fun way of just making light of some of the drama that goes on in our communities. So if you guys haven't subscribed to We See You's channel, go over there, give them a subscribe, and tell them I sent you. And yeah, I'm going to go put on some mascara and take Nate out to play. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this little conversation. All right, bye.